Hello! Hi guys! Oh, how are we all doing tonight? I am comfy cozy here in my room. It's raining outside currently. And we are gonna strap in and sit back for a really long quest tonight. Technically, Act 2 is shorter than Act 1, but we split up Act 1 into 2 streams. So, this should be a pretty long stream tonight. I think the quest is about 4 hours on its own, so give and take with my yapping at the beginning here and doing my dailies and Genshin and whatnot, we might be looking at close to another 5-hour stream again like we had last weekend. So I hope you guys are ready to hang out with me for a bit. If not, if you're watching the VOD later, something like that, I hope that you fall asleep to this VOD. Something like that. Welcome in Mukuro. Hello and goodbye, Tara. So I'm not gonna waste too much time yapping at the beginning here, because you guys already heard from me about my week, yesterday. You saw me on yesterday's shorter stream where we finished Act 1. It's in Act 2 today. I'm kind of excited to see where the story's gonna go next. I can't wait to see where that big cutscene with Sandrone fits into all this that we saw in the trailer. I have avoided spoilers completely for the Archon Quests, so I pretty much have no idea what we're getting into. The only thing I know is that Flins is going to be involved in some way, because the second act has to do with his story quest or whatever. So the first one was more of like the Loma story, and so the second one is gonna be more about Flins, which is great, because I love Flins. I think he might be my favorite man in the game. I'm tentative about this. I'm hesitant to commit to this, but he might be my favorite man in the game. Which I don't like a whole lot of the Genshin men, so it's not hard to be at the top of that list. But yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's really cool. I love his voice. I love his design. I think he's super spooky and fun. I'm not pulling for him, sadly. Because, we don't pull for men around here. But I do think he's really cool, so I'm excited to see more of him today. Act 1, I think Act 1 took about as long as typical, like 9-ish hours total. Is about on par with my estimation. Because we did it for 4 hours on the first stream, and we did it for... No, we didn't do it for... We did it for like 3.5 hours on the first stream, and we did it for like 2.5 hours on the previous stream. So, yeah. No, am I thinking wrong? Because it's supposed to be 5 hours long, right? I don't know. I don't actually have a good answer for that one. Either way, all the quests in total, if you're just spamming through dialogue, it's about 9 hours. And so Act 1 is closer to 5, Act 2 is closer to 4. You can extrapolate from there how long you think it's gonna take you. But it's a great quest. They've been doing a lot to make it really interesting. Really fun. There's lots of character dynamics and interactions. Lots of playable characters are involved. You get to see not only Flins and Loma, but also Nefer and Yehoda and Inefa and Aino, and there's a little mention of Varka, but we're not gonna see him yet because they gotta hold out on us. And there's Sandrone and there's Columbina, so they really get a large majority of the cast involved in the quest here, which I love. And they kind of cut out a lot of the fluff, too. So a lot of the stuff that is actually in the story is very story-heavy. So the story is always progressing forward. You're not really wasting time on, like, fetch quests or, moving from place to place and things like that. It's all very, very, very story-heavy, which I like. I like that they finally kind of figured that out. That is what players want. So yeah, I've been loving it so far. I don't know where it ranks yet in the grand scheme of Archon Quests. I think we'll have to wait until more of the story is out before I decide on that for myself. I will say, I think I think I'm liking it more than Netland so far, like more than the beginning of Netland from last year. Because the beginning of Netland was fun, but it was mostly fluff. Mostly fluff, not a whole lot of stakes until the very, very end. Whereas this, I feel like we're building to a lot. We're building up a lot. I'm feeling the world building a lot. I'm feeling a lot of depth with the characters. Really liking the NPCs that have been featured. Like Columbina in the first part of the quest is incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I just, that's all I can say is this, I've been really enjoying it and I can't wait to play more. And I need to adjust my headphones because this strand of hair right here is really bugging me. Anyways, so hopefully the quest just keeps being peak. You know what I mean? Hope things stay peak for Nod Krai. And I hope this like quality of quest is consistent for the rest of the story, because like, you know, I think Fontaine has my best single favorite Archon quest with Act 5, but I wouldn't say Fontaine is the best Archon quest overall because of the slog that it is to get through the prison part of the quest. So yeah, I hope they keep things moving, keep things at this really fast-moving pace. Yeah, I love how they incorporated Lauma's story and her like revealing the truth to the rest of the moons. Why am I forgetting the name of the tribe? The Scions, Moon Scions. The moon worship people. Why am I forgetting their names? But yeah, her revealing the truth of the moon and whatnot, I think that was a really excellent way to introduce tension and also make the character story quest kind of motivation really tie into the Archon Quest plot is really nice. And the fact that the Traveler ate the moon at the end, that was kind of funny and crazy. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what happens with that. I can't wait to see what they do with that thing where it like reveals the truth of the past. Are we gonna see the spaceship? Who knows? I really want to see the spaceship. I really want to see the spaceship. Please show us a spaceship. I hope we get to see the spaceship in this quest. Anyways, yeah, so I honestly feel like I've yapped enough already. We have a long enough quest to get through. Let's jump into the game. I think I'm gonna turn my music down just the tiniest bit. I was turning it up. There we go. 'Cause I don't want to be too distracting. Oh, Llama's back on the launcher banner. That was interesting. Okay. Wait for my game to load for a second here. Yeah, I'm really hoping. I'm mostly just hoping. Main thing I want to know more about at this point in time is Sandrone. Sandrone. I like to say Sandrone. I don't know if that's actually correct though. Either way, I really want to know about her. Like, is she actually a robot? Or is she a person that's like enhanced with robot parts, like she is cyborg? Is the real Sandrone in the big robot? Is the real Flins inside his lantern? That's my biggest theory. My biggest theory is that Flins is some kind of like ghost, spirit, undead kind of thing. The real Flins is his soul is inside the lantern he carries. That's my guess. It's my guess for whatever his deal is. Because they keep being real mysterious about him. They're like, there's something off about that man. I'm like, is it because he's a ghost? Is he a ghost? If he's a ghost, and that'll just make me love him more. You know I love an undead monster man. Anyways, here we are. Let me get back to my game. Hello? Hello? Genshin? 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 Hello? Hello? Hello, Genshin? There it is. Okay. We're back in business. Alright. First thing... Oh, hello, Kirara. What's in my mail? Oh, happy birthday, Clorinde, my girl. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, baby. Okay, we'll keep Clorinde today. For her birthday, I guess. Alrighty. And do we have resin? We do. Let's go spend this in Stygian for a quick sec. Get rid of our resin for the day. Make some progress on our Stygian rewards, and then we'll hop right into the quest. A silly theory that it's the Herta? What, that Sandrone is a Herta puppet? She does definitely look like her, but I feel like that would be quite a reach. I don't think they'd ever connect Star Rail and Genshin in such a direct way as that. I do think there is a connection just because of the Honkai-verse and knowing that Genshin exists within the Honkai-verse. But I don't think they would ever be that direct about it. I could be wrong. But I think the idea that you would have to play a whole different game to understand the entire story of Genshin, just not something that I think Honkai-verse would do. At least I hope not. Because, you know, that would just kind of be scummy shilling of their own game. Like, you can't understand all the lore and, like, you play multiple gacha games. Like, that would be kind of shitty. You know what I mean? So, yeah. See anything good today? Oh my gosh, 4 artifacts. HP double crit EM goblet. Maybe. Geo. Healing bonus crit damage. No. Attack EMER. Yes, that could be good. Okay, 2 fairly good pieces. On the support side as well. I have been working on the Dia video in the background, by the way. I'm mostly just farming materials to make progress in the video. I haven't actually recorded anything new on it since the first stream where we got her. Cause I realized I like had nothing to level her up. I have no talent books somehow that I could use for her, and none of her drops, just absolutely nothing. So I'm just farming as much as I can right now, and then I'll, you know, it'll probably be the second or third video next in my lineup, whatever I end up doing next. Next one is another account review, which I don't know if you guys are tired of those yet. I think I am a little tired of them for now. Not that I don't like hanging out with you guys and, like, you know, getting to talk to people about their accounts and whatnot. Like, that part is fun. Animo Goblet? No. The part that's kind of getting old is, there's not really anything new. It's very hard to find something unique to discuss, I'm finding. And so the content itself is feeling very stale. You know, if I could have someone with a unique enough account, with, you know, with a unique enough premise for a video, yes, absolutely. I would want to review them, but as it stands right now, it's just kind of like more of the same. So it's been hard to think of more ways to make that content interesting. As for account fixes, I would like to do that again. But I was looking through all of the applications in my Discord, and there's no offense to anybody in there who has applied, but I just could not find any good candidates. And the problem is, just about everybody that has applied so far falls into one of two categories. Either they applied and they definitely need fixing, but they have 0 fragile resin or almost no fragile resin. And I'm out of resin entirely. Okay, guess I didn't need to do that. Or they have almost no fragile resin, which means, like, I couldn't make any progress on their account. Or they do have a fair amount of fragile resin. That's not what I meant to do. But their account doesn't need fixing. And what I mean by that is, like, they have a huge roster of 5 stars. All their 5 stars are level 90. You know, it's clear they have a huge roster of 5-star weapons. And it's like, you don't need my help. You know what you're doing. You just don't want to do it yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, not that I'm accusing anybody of that. But it's just like, it's not something that would feel... What am I doing here? That would feel very worthwhile as content. So that's part of my issue, is that it's either people that need help, that have no resources for me to actually make a video with, or people that don't need help, that
Thank you for completing
I
today's
wouldn't make
commissions.
very good content.
Here's your reward.
So, you know, if there's anyone out there that genuinely, you know, thinks they have a bad account, they need help, and they have the fragile resins to do it, get in touch with me, man. Get in my Discord, hop in that application channel. I will want to talk to you, for sure. You know, if you're someone who's got 60, 70, 80, 100 fragiles laying around, and, you know, you have some 5 stars, you know, have some characters, but you don't know what to do with them, that's the kind of thing that would make, you know, a really good video. And we had a crown this week. Nice. Nice. We are 1/4 of the way there to my Yaimiko C2. Nice. Yeah, so in the meantime, until, you know, I get a good candidate for a Genshin account fix, what I've been doing is I've been working on a different kind of account fix. I've been working on my own Star Rail account. So I've been recording that off and on over the past couple weeks, just because, you know, my Star Rail account's not in the best place right now. So I've just been kind of trying to build up my account, make my, you know, my characters better than they are, and make sure I'm building my meta characters that I haven't built. And trying to see if I can make my Star Rail account better. And then that'll be a test to foray into Star Rail content. And maybe something will come of that. I know we want to do Star Rail streams soon as well. Probably be the next thing I stream after this.
Wild Hunt Assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size.
But yeah,
Timing was
so
brief.
I hope that video does well, because my Star Rail content in the past has not historically done very well.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nashville.
And so I hope that this is a second attempt at it that, you know, does gain some traction, that people do catch on to, they do like it. And then, you know, that just opens up more avenues for content.
Can't be helped.
And then, you know, maybe then I'll be able to go back and do another Genshin account fix of some kind.
I'm bugging out if this
Let's go
goes
back
on
into
much
Star
longer.
Rail. It's almost as bad as my
Idiot told
Genshin
me this
account a
was
year
good
ago.
place to do business.
Yeah.
Fool me
Yeah, my Star Rail account really was not in a great place. And it's still okay. We're getting there. I need to fix my audio, because we can't actually hear the characters right now.
Paimon coming in! Paimon!
Let's get moving.
There
There
we
won't
go.
be anything left for us if we're late.
Left for us to scavenge.
Hey,
Hey. We're being watched, fellas.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem,
So the
we'd
wild
probably
hunt
just
are
jump head
attacking
first
again, and people are trying to take
you know
advantage
that
of
when it
it.
comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Should you really be proud of that, Paimon? Yeah. The mysterious Phantom of the Opera mentioned. Two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where do we even begin with such an investigation? Let's talk to the guy that fights the Wild Hunt for a living.
I know an enough are here in Nasha Town. Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
Well, I'd
Dying to know
make a
something, aren't ya?
guess.
You totally zoned out just now. Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. She'll place the orders tonight, don't you worry.
No, Paimon.
Anyway, let's
Paimon,
just go,
no, I
shall
don't want fish guts for dinner. Act 2, Song of the Welcome Moon. So they've kind of set up a Chekhov's gun with the cannon that protects the town here.
Familiar faces
Like we
identified.
know by the end of this quest
Our
that
good
cannon's
friends,
gonna
the
go off
Traveler
at some
and
point,
Paimon.
right?
Whoa, free manual labor detected.
Well, okay, hold on now.
Those
I know
evaluations
we
could
didn't
not
agree
be
to
more
anything.
different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means
He is Flynn's superior, as far as
Flynn's
position
boss.
is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Now that is a Slavic
This is the
man if
Traveler
I've
and
ever seen
Paimon,
one.
friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nod Krai.
hi there.
I wouldn't say we're too new. It's been a couple weeks by now.
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. And our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
He's like,
Yeah.
news to me.
That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now.
So, Flins is MIA. Got it.
Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So,
He's a
he made the
wild
call for the
boy.
backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ is a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse
Like,
my
how
requests
organized
outright or
are
end
the
up
wild
dragging
hunt?
their
Is this
feet.
like an actual like
And all the
military
while,
force?
we're the ones who have to
Do
deal
they
with the
have,
wild
like,
hunt,
rankings?
which,
I
by the
guess,
way,
'cause
can
he's like a
strike
sergeant
anywhere in Nod
major or
Krai
whatever.
without warning,
They
sweeping
have like
across vast
rankings
swaths of
and
land.
bureaucracy and
This has
whatnot.
been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single
they were just,
missive
like,
will not do
a
much to
group of,
change
like,
HQ's attitude, I fear.
You know,
Flins
community
understands this well enough, I'm
vigilantes that, like
sure.
protect the community kind of thing. He sounds nice enough, but he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen.
We
When
usually
has an
sort our
NPC
foes
ever
ahead
been
of
just
time into
straightforward
ones that
and
our
honest with the
Ratniki will
Traveler,
take care of,
ever?
and ones that will target using the cannon. I
Can
finished the preliminary
anyone name
dispatch work
one
already,
honest
but this
NPC
cannon-
that has just been genuine the whole time we've known them?
Ugh. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well,
You
that's
can't
your
rush her,
fault for
dude. She's
firing too
basically a
often
toddler.
recently. Machines get overworked too.
She's
you
gonna get the
know.
work done whenever
you
she gets the
could
work
try
done.
thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
Paimon,
In
enough
layman's
is
terms,
right there.
This refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be
Brigitte.
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon.
Was this
And our
dude doing in the
backing does
foreground?
cover the fees for subsequent
his
repair
exercise
and
in.
maintenance.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake Craft Shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
There is no way
No,
lavender melon candy
absolutely
is
not.
cheaper. You have to import that shit all the way from
let me think,
Inazuma.
all right?
Have you ever bought cheap imported Japanese snacks in real life? I don't
3
think
more
so.
hours?
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the
So, like,
monsters
is this an
and to
urgent
prevent people
fix
from
or
entering the
not?
cannon's
Because, like, if
blast
this is
radius.
urgent, why are we sitting
That
around
said,
talking
I'm
about
afraid
this?
I
Why not
can't
just
wait
let
3 hours
Aino go
before
back to
dispatching
work?
manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be?
Don't worry, Paimon. We can
You'll be
figure out just
fine,
about any
trust
mechanism
me.
and all
Just
to
take
that.
this.
How could this
Oh,
be
and
any
this.
different?
Whoa! This book is so heavy!
She just threw the book
What
at
is
Paimon.
this?
Little book.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon.
Boop
It'll
Pizza?
tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50
Beep boop
components from different
pizza.
factories and manufacturers.
I'm not calling her anything else from
Aino
now
has
on.
bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Burkita.
No, it's Beep Boop
So-
Pizza.
It's manuals
Sorry,
all the way
Enougha.
down, huh?
You have been outvoted.
And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Enougha inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
She's the cutest, man. Okay, we need to conduct inspection. Yes. I see the sphere is
I know
spinning.
explanations for things that don't interest her a bit. Meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
Bang it on the head. She is said
I've
literally what
watched
she's
enough
doing.
perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
So it's like R2D2 with the
so
little
you're
thing.
in the know.
He plugs into
Nice.
the hole and spins it.
What does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew!
See,
Stinks
this
of
is the kind of
machine
thing
oil.
I've been talking about with, like, they're cutting out the fluff and the fetch quest and things. Like, in any other quest, this would be, okay, cutscene ends, you walk around to 3 different points around the sphere, you inspect each of those individually. A little dialogue box comes up like, nope, not this one, and then it's always going to be the last one you check. Here, they just keep the cutscene going. It's all organically integrated.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does! Let's try it out. Whoa! It's flying!
See? Again,
that
like
mean we
this
got
would
it
have like
right?
exited the cutscene, you would have
So,
had to walk over to it, press it.
what do we do
now?
now?
Again, it's all one smooth, continuous part of the cutscene, which I love. Press the button to adjust Brigitte's height. Touch the light beam hints to collect the signals fired from the cannon. Once the signals have been collected, Brigitte can complete her inspection and reduce the results. Once Brigitte enters signal input mode and maintains her height so that she remains close to the light beam, wait for her to finish inputting the signal. Just need to let her fall down. Yep, okay. That was cute, easy enough, I guess. And she just a little dance for us. How nice. Oh, she's doing green.
Wow, what
Beep,
do you
boop,
know?
beep,
I know was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
I figured out puzzles 100 times more
Paimon's up
complex than
next,
this one.
along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right? The matching
I'm not
result
convinced
for this
Paimon
symbol
can read.
is check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot then.
We pan over and we just see that it's exploding behind us. All systems red, catastrophic failure.
Paimon's
It's
getting the
falling
hang of this
apart at
now.
the rivets.
It's this and this time. Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. Huh.
She's so
Looks like
cute
its
when she's
expressions
angry.
are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change. Purple, red. Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that.
Beep, 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 beep.
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop.
Oh, so we're just like,
quite
we're
a
just
trip, huh?
bypassing the minigames altogether.
Agreed.
We're just kind of
I
panning
must
our
say,
way
you two
through
have
all
a talent
this.
for maintenance.
I
work.
like this.
A bit
Cut out
shaky
the
at points,
stupid
but
fluff.
not bad for your first job.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd
Pamon's
like to
the
share
real
the
deal when
load,
she
but you
deals for
were
real,
really
you
getting
know.
into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Help Brigitte complete the inspection. Easy. And she do a little dancey dance. Oh, that's not good.
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
Paimon's
Paimon
just
will
about
figure
gotten
this
the
one
hang of
out.
Which prompts are listed where?
Oh, it means
We gotta
warning.
take note of the flashing patterns.
Warning.
One
The
yellow
device will
flash,
explode
nothing for 2
in
seconds,
2
then 2 yellow
seconds.
flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
Why did we assign Paimon the heavy book that is as
Phew.
big as she is?
That was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Do we get to do a little mini game again? Yeah, we get to do a little mini game again. Oh, we have to like hold her on the beam. Okay. I see. And we'll just let her drop. Easy. Okay. Spicing things up a little.
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. No clue, frankly. But whatever.
We
I got a
remove it,
feeling
and
we've
the
all
whole
given
thing
up trying to
starts
figure this
exploding.
cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what?
I forgot there was an elevator there,
Stony
but
type at first, but
he just-
he's actually a pretty nice guy.
Ooh.
Let's wait for him here, huh?
Look at that view. Isn't that nice?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep.
Yes, Miss
Sosie's
Inappa.
gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't
Yeah, I
fixed
gotta
in
imagine a
place,
gun of this
will
size
it
would have
start
some
spinning
pretty
around like some kind of
intense
massive
recoil.
firework?
A novel analogy.
You know, you ever
But an
seen,
apt one.
you know, like,
The
you know,
large-scale
movies of
damage that
pirate
might
ships,
follow
they have
would be
cannons on the
undesirable
deck.
by
You know, even
anybody's
massive
standards.
cannons like that.
This component
They
is currently
roll
easily
halfway
damaged.
across the ship after
The
they
materials
fire.
are not up to par,
Imagine
and
a
there are still
cannon
some
this
design flaws.
size.
But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining.
Falls over
7
and
minutes.
crushes the entire Nod
Would
Krai
you like
city.
a crumb kake?
I would never say no to a
Dessert's
cake.
just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Did she just... What?
Observation. Freshly baked crumb kake results
Where
in
did
the
that
most
come
efficient
out of,
improvements
girl?
upon human happiness
Where did
indices.
she pull that
As
out?
such,
Where was that
I
baking?
activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
She
Thanks for
baked
the
that in
treat.
her pussy.
I know, it's lucky to have you.
Uh-huh.
Thanks! Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely
She has a
fashion.
cake compartment.
Thanks for your kind
she cooked it
assistance.
in her ass?
I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back
Only
here, and
slightly
I'll need
better.
to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya.
See ya.
Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come
wanna
back
see the
later
big
to behold it
gun.
in all of its glory.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action. Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange
Phantom.
phantom went.
The Phantom of the
What it's
Opera.
doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys.
Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
I would never miss Big Gun. I love the detail of this little room here. She's so cute. I love Ineva's little pose. She's like... These two are adorable. Alright, let's get out of here. And head to the bar. Maybe we can go down this way, right? Yeah, down here.
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all. And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh?
We still
We
haven't
haven't had
eaten
it
the
yet.
damn berries and fried meat. We
Oh, come
bought
on.
some for
Why so
Columbina
uptight?
and brought it to her before we ate any ourselves.
Excuse me, are you guests?
I find that hard
If you
to
wish to
believe.
return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
Banquet?
banquet.
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
So this is definitely some sort of like crime lord banquet kind of thing, right?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nod Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive
right,
my inability
Nefer.
to help in this matter.
Nefer, can you get us in?
Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then. Nefer, right?
Yeah, I called it.
The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running. But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth. Ooh,
If she
Hyman's
even
got a
helps us
plan.
at all, she's gonna be
Well,
like,
I got
I'm
Nefer
not
to help her prep some
helping you
medicine, right?
strangers.
We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can cash our services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle. The thought
Hey,
of more and
Paimon,
made it
you're
worth the
actually
effort
being
of
pretty
thinking
smart
up.
about this.
Come on, let's go.
Paimon using her brain cells. Her two brain cells rubbed together and formed a coherent thought. Oh, Snake Lady!
Hey, Black Cat, we're here. Oh, it's you this time.
Does the cat
Hello,
not
you
have a
two.
name?
What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
Nothing slips past you, boss.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Snacks?
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Oh yes,
What's the
I'm sure
occasion?
you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants
Never really
intel.
is so beautiful, isn't
Whether
she?
it's to strike it rich,
They
save their
really,
lives, or
they really
escape
nailed this
whatever
character
predicament
design.
they've
She
found
might be one
themselves
of my
in.
favorite Sumeru character designs.
So you're
just,
busy
like,
making Mora. How nice.
overall.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really
Yeah,
wanted
I
from the
knew she wasn't
start?
gonna go along with it. She's too clever for that.
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects
Her
everything
boobs
we
are
do.
so large they
Yet
are
the number of
clipping
people
into
who
her
can
arm.
ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
Well,
sound too hard.
I can tell
If you need
you,
something delivered,
I've
hit us up
protected
and
a
consider
lot
it
of
sent.
cargo transport
that
in
so?
my days.
But
As a matter of fact,
no,
it's one of the
no.
prime commissions
Forget
I
I
take
said
on
anything.
daily.
I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
Oh, girl, boo, give it up.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What's there left for us to say here?
More like our common perspective.
Oh?
Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Well, yes.
Or like make a profit off the wild hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos.
She got you there,
but
Paimon.
equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today. And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter? Or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home?
There's no business if
And
everybody's
as
dead.
I understand,
That's a good point.
the two of you are here in Nod Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nod Krai the paradise people say it is.
Okay.
At least
The
until our
paradise
respective goals
is
have been
used in a very
accomplished.
specific context
You must
here.
understand. No force
Adventurous
exists here
paradise
that would
does not mean
inspire
this is some kind of, like,
unconditional unity
utopia.
amongst all parties.
Good morning, Icy. Hello.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid.
She's like, not
Just a
many
shame
people
that our
have the
mysterious
luxury to be
phantom has
kind
hidden
and
itself
selfless
well.
around here.
Between
It's kind of
that and its
every man
ability
for
to shift
himself's got a
shapes,
game.
it will no doubt be a most slippery
Phantom.
customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
Paimon can't
A
handle
well-placed
anyone that has a
only,
slightly
indeed,
complex
Paimon.
character motivation.
Nothing is
Every time we
wholly
encounter
divorced from
someone that
profit
has
of
more
some
than one
kind.
personality trait, Paimon blue screens.
So you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course.
He's like, what? People
In
are
fact,
complex
I
and
was
have many
wondering
different
when I might
facets
bring
to
this
their
up the moment
lives?
you entered.
I just thought you were an asshole.
Hey, boss, I'm back.
Hi, Yehoda.
Oh, you guys are here too?
Me when
Indeed
Yehoda
they
is
are.
on screen.
In fact, they volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Aw, haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess
You got a
the
lot of work
extra
to make
more
up
is
for,
pretty
girl.
nice.
Remember, you were just fired for a couple days. You think just because you were fired, the job
better get
stuff
this
coming
medicine
in?
delivered
I don't
pronto.
think so.
Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't so. Was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt?
I think you got tricked, Yoda.
It was raining back
Snake
there,
oil
so
salesman.
could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
Never is not
Sorry.
happy about
Sorry,
this
boss.
one.
I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
You better run, girl.
Slow down, you might get hurt.
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the Wild Hunt?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Ha! We got you! That's
Can
what
you
we
get us an
wanted to
invitation?
get out of you! You fool!
Oh, come now. What are we, sticklers for the rules?
Certainly not, Miss Never. I'd break any rule for you. This banquet thing, what does that make me think of? It makes me think of, like,
Lady Nefer, a
the
pleasure to see
family
you.
in Star Rail.
Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all.
Been too tired
Please
to play
do come in.
Genshin. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Not even an invitation check? Huh.
Especially this
I
quest. This
didn't
is a
realize
long one to
Nefer
get
was such a
done.
big shot. Yes, channels really do take you places.
As you enter, Nefer brings you in Paimon to a spot near the bar before walking into an inner room to talk business. Everybody is side-eyeing us.
Finally!
Oh. Is she reading their thoughts?
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Girl, what the fuck are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry.
The
After
Traveler's
all,
fame
we are
is
all
so
connoisseurs of
weird
fine
because in
drink here.
some contexts
The special
everybody
drinks
recognizes
menu
them
is being
instantly.
set
In
before
other
you as we
contexts,
speak.
when they need to be anonymous,
Now then,
nobody knows who the
for
fuck they are,
time,
even though they're
Let us set aside our
apparently
worries and
this
enjoy
super
these
unique
exotic
looking person,
spirits
and they
from
don't. They
afar.
super stand out into
Ah,
that.
I see. A new face for the bar.
I don't get it,
And here
man.
I was
Is
thinking,
Traveler
that ain't a
is
familiar face.
recognizable only when it's
wonder.
convenient to the plot.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal
Good
here.
thing I had had that
Not
one
to worry.
Mondstadt mixology
I've taken the
event
liberty
like
of
a year and a
removing
half
the
ago.
more challenging options.
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
She's
Well,
never. She
as
can
long
do
as you know
anything.
what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run. With the list of drinks brought out in advance, Demyon will assist
Did
you.
they invite D-Luke?
Serving guests with drinks will be the
The
perfect
next
opportunity
update,
for you.
D-Luke's just like hanging out at the tavern.
Of course,
Like, what the fuck?
Every
Dark Knight
guest
Hero.
will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Are we really about to do a drinking
We'll give it a
minigame
try.
right now? I'm kind of
In
here
the
for this.
meantime, I'll go mingle with some
Or
of
a
the guests
drink mixing
who
bartender
pique my
minigame?
interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
Mix the first drink, okay.
Hello. How may I assist?
Let's do some drinks. Oh my gosh, we are actually doing this. Oh, I missed this event. This was so fun. Alright, the customer ordered a Boreal watch, tea, milk, and mint. I guess they don't make us do the whole mini game though, because there was stuff about like
Good work.
which
Now then,
glass it goes in
get the
and
drink
how
to the
much you
guest.
mix it and the
We wanna
ice.
keep them waiting.
and all kinds of stuff. Still, this is cute to bring this back. I wish they brought it back as an actual event because it was really fun.
Consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Oh, thanks.
Take the opportunity to gather intel.
Tell you what, I envy people
Oh,
like you.
stand over here.
I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
The new mixologist that is inconspicuously standing with their back right to your table that you immediately turn to look at the moment you stop talking. Hey guys. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go make some more drinks. That's what I do. I'm bartender.
Hello.
I make drinks. What are we making this time? A bubbly dusk. Juice. Caramel. And wine. Yummy. Actually, that does sound like it'd be pretty good.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Like, imagine like a sparkling juice. I love how the little robot carries the drink. That is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
Yeah, imagine like a sparkling juice with some caramel drizzled on top. That sounds
get out of hand.
Fire.
That cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Negotiate prices. Go find a flea market.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just passing by. I love the way they're trying to make it seem like we're being discreet, but the way the NPCs turn to look at you immediately after the cutscene finishes makes it seem like they know exactly like you're listening to them.
You're here to sign up with the Fatui.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired?
What if it was all a lie?
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, but that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nasha Town. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what
I don't know why they've made the voices so quiet here. Authentic experience.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why
listening in
Cersei
on
was so
people's
anxious.
conversations, I guess, but it makes it really hard to overhear them over
Hello.
the music.
How may I assist?
Alright, now what? Lemon, mint, and wine. Dude, this looks like water.
Good work. Now then.
I do wish this minigame was a little more involved. It would have been fun to do more work to mix the drinks. Oh, this drink is for Nefer.
So this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
The Traveler isn't old enough to drink into
orders
that,
right now.
actually.
Sure then. We can take a break.
Then come, sit. Timyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, we're on the
Hence is
job
name.
still. We
I
gotta
help
keep
out
a
at the
clear
Rossum
head.
workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Hinsa.
Paimon's name is Paimon.
It's because he's gonna give us a
Nice to meet ya.
Hinsa.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
I love how so many of the
you've
Nod
known
Krai
each other a long
NPCs
time?
kind of like they walked out of a Star
That's
Wars
right.
game.
I came to Nod
Like,
Krai
does
with
this
nothing
guy
at
not
all.
like he belongs
Would
on
have starved on the
Tatooine?
streets if I hadn't met Nefer.
He so does, right?
She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Implying that she's
Well,
not.
I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now, Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too.
Yeah,
It
because you
took
wouldn't
me
weld
a
the wire.
long
That's called
while, but
soldering.
I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
There it is. Confirmation. It is in fact a robotic arm.
Sosie have a mechanical arm too?
He did?
That's right.
Why don't I remember
one of
that
Aino's
being part of
masterful
his
designs.
NPC model at all?
I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
All the more reason to be
I love how
proactive and
realistic
do
they've
your
made
part.
the NPCs feel.
Wringing
I
our hands
love
in
the Nod Krai
despair does us no
NPCs so
good in
much.
times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think
In
they
fact,
lost
most
their
of the
wits
Wild
from
Hunt
fright
don't
if they
have
started
faces at
hallucinating.
all. They just got
After
little
all, no
fiery
ordinary
blobs.
person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my
All
ear to
right,
the
then.
ground for
Keep
you.
your secrets.
And naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends.
So that's it.
And
I
he's
no
had
more
contact
drink
with all
mixing?
manner of clients.
Damn, I was having fun
Since
with that.
he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Oh, maybe we're not done with the drink mixing. Alright, I'm into it. Can I turn into an adult character? I don't think I should be playing as Nahida mixing drinks at the bar. Just a hunch. They might kick me out.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Good old game of Russian roulette. Let's go.
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new girl?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
That's more like it.
Paimon, you don't have to
Since
drink.
we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle.
Trivial Pursuit.
Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided
gay
into
beverages.
juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points.
Wait. So now
you
we're
get
allowed to
1
drink the
3
alcohol?
based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor
So
those
the
who score
drunker
higher,
you
but
get,
push your
the
luck and
less
you might not recall
questions
any
you
answers you
have
were
to
given the next
answer.
day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Please, can we get Drunk Traveler?
Anything you
It would
drink
be so
will be
great.
replenished.
Please
and
give us Drunk
additionally, I
Traveler.
have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
Dark Horse?
What?
Like the Katy
Used to
Perry
see
song?
A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod Krai?
Never looks like an extra
Dark
from that
Horse.
music video.
Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
White girl Egyptian.
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
So,
high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
So we're gonna try and drink the dark horse,
If there are no other
right?
questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
Alright, Genshin drinking game. This is great.
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Chug, 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 chug.
Let's go!
I love a girl who can throw back a shot like it's nothing.
This is kind of intense.
Oh, my turn, my turn. All right, man. Fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
He's already drunk as fuck.
Ugh. A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you Mondstadters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good.
Why is he eyeing that guy in the background? Why are he looking at him like that? Are they lovers? Look at these two.
I wanted to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I want to ask if that's your wife. Never rigged the game somehow.
You're up.
What did we land on? What did we land on? The dark horse. I knew it.
Oh, new face here just drew the dark horse.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, traveler.
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Oh, come on.
Whoa, she actually downed it in one gulp.
I want to see drunk
Nice
traveler.
job. No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation. Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Only monsters.
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I
Yeah, are
could.
we gonna get drunk
Oh,
Paimon
and guess who
instead?
showed up
Did
just as
Paimon
I'd
drink
gotten
it,
out
or
of
she
there?
just like pour
Those
it out
good for
below the
nothing
sink?
Rat and Miki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who've had a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. Seems Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Huh. Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful
This was a cute
evening.
concept, but I wish they would have executed it a little better. It would have been cuter if Traveler was allowed
Lady
to get
Nefer has
drunk,
ordered a fresh
and then
round of
they had
drinks.
to like
Could you deliver it to
fight
her?
to pay attention to all the info while they're slowly, you know, drifting into a drunken stupor. Where is she? Oh, she's over there now. I think that would have been fun, but we gotta keep our teen rating.
Huh? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Same as
Genshin
usual
Impact
then?
TCG.
One die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Okay, Batman. What?
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One die, 100,000 mora.
Of course she would want to play TCG. She's from Sumeru.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
No idea what just happened there.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared,
show the number
and the
3.
intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Nobody does this.
The Wild
show the
Hunt
number
is in
3.
fact a phenomenon
You do
linked to
this.
abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
That's a lot of locations.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right?
Cool
I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too, and maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can
Flins
even
is not
engage the Wild Hunt.
clocking in his hours
Never
to
mind
work
keep those
properly.
operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Now that's
Maybe
what I
they're
call
hunting down
interesting
something
intel.
they don't want anyone
No
else to
wonder
find.
you've been doing well for yourself lately, even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me
she
give
is
you
a
an
little bit of a
opportunity
bully,
instead.
but she's hot,
Out
so
of
it's okay.
respect for your independent intelligence gathering, an answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
So why are we the
Nothing
only
at all,
people that seem to be experiencing
Not
this?
even for 50,000, Mora. Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well,
He's
that
like,
puts me
girl,
at
I'm
ease.
not lying. I got no fucking clue.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
Eh. This guy was fun. I liked him.
So,
we've had a lot of fun with all the various characters
Indeed
in the
I
tavern
am.
so far.
He's
This is a
resold
good,
my
like,
intel quite a
central
few times
point.
now.
I like this.
Pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it. He would only purchase
Still don't
information from
really
me
get,
when
think
he
we
was
really
just
got an
about done
explanation for what
negotiating
exactly
with
the
his
banquet
buyer.
is, or
So
why
I
we weren't
arranged a
allowed
little
in.
something just for him.
Like, what makes those
A
people in
painful
here
lesson,
special?
you might call it.
ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Channels are king. Alright. Excuse me? Okay, let me out. Let me out! Oh, no, we're not going up that way? Where are we going? Oh, this way? Oh. Y'all yell at me when my posture gets bad.
Most of our
all the way
intel
down
seems
there.
quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tevak could that phantom be planning?
Agreed.
Well, it clearly wants something with
Instances
us,
of the wild hunt
specifically because it
afflicting
turned
Nod
into
Krai
our
in general
brother.
have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the moon marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the moon marrow?
Well, it seems the moon marrow is a pretty powerful stuff, so I can think of a couple reasons why somebody would want the moon marrow. Ooh, we're suspecting Flins? I don't think
I'll continue
Flins
investigating
is
along
the
these
guy
two
to worry
lines.
about here.
We can reconvene again
He's
if any
mysterious,
progress
sure,
is made.
but he hasn't really done anything for us to assume that he's a bad guy.
Luckily, the store owner kept the
He's
medicine
just
bottle I
very
left on the
polite,
table safe for
mysterious
me.
man.
Here you go.
Birth control pills.
Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off?
Oh yeah, we can't miss
I
the
was watching
cannon.
it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know. Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound
Like,
to
who
be
wouldn't be
comprised
excited
of
about seeing a
thousands,
big old cannon
even
fire
tens
off?
of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
Dude, Yehoda needs to join the
It
craft
has been a
shop.
while since the last time it fired.
I know it needs to take Yehoda
Go
on
on,
as an
feel free to go
apprentice, because
watch.
clearly
Work can
Yehoda
wait for a
cares so
while.
much more about like mechanics
Thanks, boss.
and
Anyway,
inventing
y'all
things
wanna
than
come?
she does
It'll
about
be worth the while
the
and worth your
intel
wait.
business that
I
never is
swear.
in.
Might as well.
Remember all that stuff with
Fruits
her
of our
being like
labor
an
and everything,
engineer
you know?
in the previous quest? Yehoda's place is at the workshop. I hope she figures that out for herself.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
That chest keeps showing up in cutscenes and then disappearing when I get
People seem
close.
pretty excited too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us too.
Yehoda, you
Really?
need to follow your
think
destiny and become an engineer.
Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
She's having her anime best friend moment.
Hey, look! It's starting!
I just know something's about to go wrong here. It's gonna explode. That does look pretty cool though. Okay, never mind. Alright. That's whatever, I guess.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
As they get close to the city and cannon can't
Sure
fire.
was powerful. And pretty
Can't
dazzling
fire
too.
too close to the city. You can only
Guess
fire
that's why everyone's
far
been
away.
counting on this thing. Surely the Wild Hunt doesn't stand a chance.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be
I'm
a
so
piece
broke.
of
I
cake.
pulled Chi-Chi with the last of my funds.
I've been wondering,
No.
if you're so interested in
Oh my
machines,
God.
why don't you go work for Ino?
That would send me over the edge, for real.
That's what we call drawing a line between your
Who were you
work
pulling for?
and your
For
hobbies.
Lauma?
I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Ino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up.
Oh my gosh, it becomes so
Looks like the
sleepy all
crowd's
of a
breaking
sudden.
up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Let's not keep Llama
I
waiting.
can't be getting sleepy now. We're only an hour into the quest. Alright, and with an hour in, we finished the first part of the quest. So now we get to go see Lauma. Twitch isn't here, but I'll say Lauma Genshin Impact just for her.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you.
We're
back!
So you lost once already, and then you were playing again for Z1, and you lost to Chi-Chi again. Man, I would just quit at that point. I mean, she doesn't need her C1 anyways, so like...
The cleanup
save the
work has been much more
guaranteed,
complicated than I
save for
expected.
next time. Save yourself the trouble
Solving
and the pain.
problems that have built up
But
over
man,
time
losing to D-Loc
is
first
a tall order,
is
to say the
rough.
least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the
Frostmourne
day.
Scions are doing
It's as
pretty
if
well.
they've finally been
despite
forced to
the
come face to
earth-shattering
face with
revelations that
what
Lauma
their
gave to
faith
them
actually is.
last time.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
I'm gonna do that right
Speaking
now.
of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
The Phantom!
I've tried
yeah.
asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either.
Yeah, we honestly kind of learned a whole lot of nothing from that whole
I think I've got the gist of it.
minigame.
Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
Moon! The moon. The orb. What does the orb show us?
What do you see?
Spaceship! It's a spaceship! It all looks familiar. That a shooting star in the sky? It's a wish! Too bad it's only a 3-star. No, wait, that's our spaceship!
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered, so that is all my power allows me to discern.
Oh, you lost the D-Loc on the previous banner. Oh, I see. That's still rough though, man, losing 2 50/50s in a row. Hey, you got increased chance for capturing Radiance next time, you know what I mean? Near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. Matches what Ether told me, but I want to know more. Ah, Lunotar!
Huh? What's the matter?
Maybe we can go ask Columbina about it.
The flowers changed color.
The flowers are a reflection of the Damselot's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the Moon Mirror to restore some of her power.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
I mean, we are still
you go.
holding on to the Moon
This
Mirror,
is the
right?
medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed
It's
glimpse
interesting
at
that
the
they've
memories about
kind
your
of set up
spaceship.
Lauma as someone
Ooh,
who's like
that's true. She's the Kutar after all.
chronically disabled, I guess.
we
It's
must
like
check if
kind
she's
of like
doing
a
okay first.
disability metaphor allegory.
See you later then.
With her having the sensitivity to Kuwaki and having to take medicine to alleviate her pain, as it were. Which is kind of cool. I like that. I love when they, you know, add disability allegory, character flaws and whatnot. Oh, Columbina! Columbina, hello! Hello, baby girl. Looking lovely as always.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Yeah, she doesn't sound too good.
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
Don't go towards the light! Don't go towards the great big moon in the distance!
Power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Well, we do have some questions for you, but like... Has this become habitual for her after living in a relationship of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Whoa. Music is so intense. Whoa. Whoa.
Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
She meant metaphorically. Ooh, so pretty and graceful.
Significantly.
I really don't like how many feet shots we get with her, though. I'm not a fan of that. What did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless.
So we have the favor of the moon goddess now.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back?
Yeah, because we need to offload this thing on
that
somebody.
belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Ooh.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
It's a remain of one of the
Did you
sisters.
not know this already?
No,
Lawa
we
just
did
said
not.
It was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lauma also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Laura mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps it's something that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, Her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated,
And that's the moon
this
that's still in
moon
the
would birth
sky,
a new
beyond the
deity
false
sooner
sky.
or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait,
Dude, are we gonna like build a
count this up.
spaceship by the end of
We have the
this
Eternal Moon
Archon
Sparrow with
Quest
us.
arc and
No one can
fly
find the
Columbina to
iridescent
the
moons.
moon?
Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then?
No,
The stars.
it can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Well, obviously.
So you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. You're the moon goddess, girly.
You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else?
It's been pretty clear she doesn't want
never
to
mind
be
this
the
becoming
goddess
a moon
anymore.
goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
She doesn't want it, dude.
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Whelma did say that you've hidden its power well.
It just
but
raised an
the
interesting
Damselette
question, though.
says
Like,
just
if
fine.
the Traveler
And it's the
could be
Wild Hunt we're
considered
dealing with here,
at
not
basically
some
an
run-of-the-mill
Archon,
enemy.
while
If it
holding
detects
on
the
to
marrow,
what is essentially
the
like
Wild
a
Hunt.
gnosis kind of power.
You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Is it really?
Because that's what we've been searching
My
for
colleagues
this whole
used
time.
to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui.
Ooh.
He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal
Is
power
this the
during
guy?
the
Is
cataclysm.
this the guy?
And he
Okay, I
had a
may have been
consuming
spoiled on this
fixation
part
on the
a little
moons.
bit. To be fair, I thought this was a leak
We
from
don't know
the
if the
next
Phantom we saw has anything
version.
to do with that, but
I
the
didn't know it
details
had
kinda
anything to do with
match.
the current quest.
What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
Yeah, this is the guy with the hands.
There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the five?
Rerir.
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he
Hot
disappeared
man
not
with
long after
hands.
the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they
I
replied,
gotta say, maybe I should have seen this
"Do
coming
you
because,
really
like,
not know?"
while the Wild Hunt has that same kind of like motifs as he does, especially
The
with like
tale
the
of his final
hands coming
fate
through the
has it
cracks
that
in
he
the
fell
earth
into
and
the
whatnot.
moon's reflection,
So
from
maybe I
which
could
there
have
can
guessed
be
that,
no return.
but again, I was really convinced that like the leaks I had seen were from next update.
Too much information.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh.
Either way,
Columbina
following
story
his
quest
departure,
coming
the Wild
in 5
Hunt
years when we
situation
finally
worsened
leave Tibet.
drastically.
That's when we get the
And
prologue.
it has since
That's
become
what
a
she's saying.
byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh?
But Marionette's
What did
not
you
like a
just say?
high-ranking harbinger.
Would you mind repeating that? That's your ex-colleague?
That's your ex-girlfriend.
We were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too.
She thinks that's a little funny.
Laugh? No.
Yeah, you did. She thinks it's funny that the Patui's getting beat up.
Are you two on bad terms or something?
Paimon, she's not on good terms with any of the Patui.
I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting. She seemed quite shaken. Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that. Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic.
Okay, anyway.
Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is.
No, I think that's adorable.
You sure
that
you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
She has
if
such
Fatui
a
intelligence
cute
is to be
beef with the
believed,
Fatui.
Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
It's Flins.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nod Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
Sure? Just like that?
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Okay, here we go, I guess. Let's see. What does the moon show us? This is what we saw before, only clearer. Seems we landed safely at least. Ooh, there's the spaceship! There it is! It's shaped very similarly to the keys. Yo, look at that! Oh, and the time lapse of the moss and whatnot growing over it. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Ether get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Ether? Oh, I love this. But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet.
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
Something's
The
weird
secrets
here.
within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. It's never said there'll be nothing to investigate if Nod Krai is destroyed first.
Alright. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Very interesting.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh. Will you need my help?
I'm thinking it's got to be some kind of like time travel shenanigans or something, right? Where
I
like
could help you conceal the marrow.
the ether outside, there's an ether inside and outside the ship at the same
Detecting it
time.
within you is already no easy task.
And the ether
But I
outside the
can
ship
teach you
like
to further
traveled
conceal
back
its
from the
presence
future
using
to prevent
Kuvaki.
something that was going to
Like
happen.
this.
I don't know. That's my current tentative theory.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly. Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh? Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
She's like, have you gone out and touched grass at all? Like,
Dislike strangers.
yeah, that's fair.
Slightly better.
We're a little bit more than strangers. Aw.
Yeah, the Frostmoon Scions have changed since you last saw them.
Maybe?
Who knows? You might actually like him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go that
I
far
will
yet,
consider
Paimon. She's got a lot of trauma to work through on that point first.
She seems kind of tired. Either way,
We wore
thanks
her
for
out.
agreeing to help us.
Oh, she's so
It wasn't
sweetie.
much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
She taking a little nap. Silvermoon Hall, Selenic Chronicles. Visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the New Moon's Embrace effect. While in Nod Krai, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Oh, so even if you don't have Nod Krai characters, you can still unlock the Nod Krai buffs for your team. That's cute. So this is kind of like weekly bounty quests equivalent, I'm guessing. Cool. So now we have Ascendant Gleam no matter where we go and not cry. That's fun. We're not gonna worry about that right now, because we have the rest of this quest to keep worrying about. But that's cute. I like that. I knew there was some kind of thing with like Columbina quests I had heard about, but I didn't know what exactly the deal was. So it's kind of just like an extension of like the meeting point things that they have for the rest of the regions. Relate the gist of your conversation with Damslet to Lauma.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nod Krai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
How on earth are we going to overcome this massive obstacle?
The case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can.
I don't know how else to describe it.
In addition, I believe that the
it.
relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
So we're rallying the troops, getting all the playable characters to work together. Alrighty. Come on, guys. Let's do this thing. Avengers, assemble! Oh, I have to go up this way, I guess. Hey guys, who wants to go fight one of the 5 sinners of Chondria?
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Yeah, guess what, guys? It's worse than we thought.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
I wouldn't be so sure about that,
You
Miss
there when we
Lino.
fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarier's super fast?
Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down.
You're not taking
He's
this
going
seriously
to
at all,
kill
are you?
Inepa.
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui
wonder.
research facility to bits in a single
Because,
shot.
like,
You
the
sure
Fatui are our
have been
enemies
looking forward to
currently,
this
yes,
battle, huh?
but in this specific instance, the
This is
Fatui's
gonna be the
firepower
shot that
could
shocks
actually
the
be a
world.
lot
All
of
of
help.
Nod
I
Krai,
wonder
all of
if we're
Schneider
gonna go the
will
route
know
where
my
we're gonna
name once
ask
we're
the
through.
Fatui for help and get Sandrone to be a temporary ally. I wonder.
Sure, travel safe.
That would be interesting.
I know.
It would be interesting. If they set it up
remains
and made it
intel
seem like
left
we're gonna
unshared.
fight her, but in reality she ends up
right.
being a last-minute
Yeah.
reluctant ally. Enemy of
Since
my
you're
enemy is my
investigating the
friend.
Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Ooh.
Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Okay, who killed Sosi?
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later.
Aww.
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation.
So
Most would have lacked the
whoever
motivation to
killed
fatally
him
attack him.
Definitely.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Whoever killed him is definitely
what do you
working
mean,
for the Wild
actually?
Hunt in some way, right?
Either way,
like
I'm
he
not
was a
clued in on the
massive
details.
threat
Only
because
Ratniki
he
have
was
been
such a good
allowed on site to
soldier.
investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anafa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Okay, so we have 2 allies added to our roster and 1 dead guy. So we are +1 right now because we lost a guy. +2, -1. Imagine Flins killed him. What if Flins is secretly evil? Would that be crazy? I don't think so, though. They would never make an evil playable character.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Oh, I knew you'd show up, Never.
Never. When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
The Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
That's why I'm here, of course.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Not even.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
Who are
All
you?
of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Don't mind me, lady. Dude, someone's making soup and it smells really damn good. I want soup right now. We're just leaving the body out there?
Paimon might have said this before, Never, but you sure
the
did
fuck?
come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm.
Flins did
We have
kill
performed
him.
a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
There's only so
No
many
obvious
characters we know
signs
that
of a violent
canonically use a
struggle.
pole arm
No damaged doors or
in Nod
windows.
Krai.
The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been Rarier in disguise, like how he turned into ether.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flins was seen entering and leaving this place in the time
It
period when the
was
crime most likely
Flins.
occurred.
Flins?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he
It's
does
either
well in missions on
Flins
the whole.
or the
He also
guy
had
was
no
posing as
disagreements with the
Flins.
Sergeant Major that we know of.
But I think it's kind
So
of a
he
cop
lacks
out
the
if
motive
it's
to
just
commit such a
Rarier
terrible
posing as
crime.
Flins.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
I
Looks
think
like
it's
there's
far
not
more
much else to
interesting
dig
if
up here.
Flins is the
Let's go
culprit,
outside and
but
discuss what
that
we've seen.
Sosi here was corrupt in some way. Or not working in the best interest of the people, we'll say.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rarier in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
When did Nefer find out about
He said
Rarier?
he would report back to headquarters, but
We didn't tell
seems
her
he
about
hasn't gone
that.
at all.
First time I met Flins, I did notice there was something odd about his lantern, some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to the abyssal energies I've encountered before. Worst case scenario, Flins might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rarier in disguise?
Yeah. What reason would Flins have to murder Sosi anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here.
Again,
Remember
how
the
does Nefer
intel
know
we got
about
back at the
Rarier?
tavern?
We didn't tell
No
her that
one
shit.
has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other
Phantom.
humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, barring identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And how do you know that?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
Whoa. That's a little crazy.
Yes, that
Dude,
is our
imagine the
ticket
real
to a
Flins is just
breakthrough.
like locked up in a cage somewhere. We've been interacting with an imposter this whole time.
We might never see him again.
That would be crazy.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior.
Yeah, you can't just kind of
Tossing him
throw
into a
out
swirling
there that
tumult of public opinion like
your
that
main
might just
enemy
give
can just
Rarier more
transform into anyone
opportunities
it will.
to capitalize
Because
on.
then that immediately
And
throws
think about it.
mistrust between
Once people
everybody
learn
you're
that
trying
he
to
can
unite to
masquerade
work
as those
against
they
him.
trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
Yep, exactly.
Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town
If we
already.
reveal that information,
We should avoid
everything
throwing more
throws into
fuel
chaos
onto the
immediately.
fire.
Yeah, you're right. You really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right.
It's
We'll
the
have to deal with
craftable
that mess,
weapon.
too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
No, okay, bitch. Was that necessary? Alrighty. Let's go confront the Wild Hunt.
Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunter.
That's right, Clarend. It's hunting season. Ooh, Oculus. We're not gonna get that right now. When there was who hunted the moon.
Fog's really rolling in. Quick, grab the light source. Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Will at last part ways.
Monsters!
Not a big deal, Paimon. Don't be so worried. Does look like somebody got murked here,
Monster
though.
was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device.
It's a bomb.
Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, okay. I thought I was... Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
A fight took place here. Did
Electro
Flint leave these
markings on
marks?
the ground. Curious. Flynn was swinging his polearm all around here, huh?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But
Baby girl needs
that
help.
really
I'm
him?
on the way.
How shall the Savior save himself?
Don't worry, Paimon.
Into the
got
shadows.
this. Wild Hunt becomes the hunted. What's this? A dim lantern. Another dead person, I guess? Alright. Ah!
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Why are we not actually holding it? Why is it just floating in front of us? Ghostly shadows haunt the area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you'll be lost to black mist forever, so be careful. Continuously shine the light from Nefer's lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. Okay, that didn't work. Ah, what the fuck? Why isn't this working? Okay, we might need to try this again. You need to like aim it at them? I see. You have to aim it directly at them. I know where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, that didn't work. I swear I pressed that button. This is kind of a janky little mini game, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're like knee deep in the water right now. Is there do something about that, or? Okay, that's the barrier of the world. Where are we supposed to be going right now? There is no map guiding me. I feel like I'm just wandering aimlessly. Oh, over there? Where these guys are coming from? I see. Could have made that a little more clear. Gotcha. Ah, the light, it burns.
Sí, Operisos.
Baby girl. No, the lantern is evil. Ouch.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Hot man.
You're a fool.
Traveler to the rescue.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
What is up with his lantern? Is he like holding like part of his power in there? Is it weak or something? Uh-oh. Whoa. She's sucking the universal power out of it, because she can do that. Tag team it. Yeah.
It escaped again.
Oh, well, you tried.
This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Well, I think we could do a little explaining.
You were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
Please.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
sorry you had to see me like this. All the
I do
same, you
love
have
him.
my
He is
sincere
great.
thanks for your aid.
I tell you, my favorite man in this game.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I'm just built different.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern.
Even more reason to
Afterwards,
love
I
him.
wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If the object is contaminated, why carry it with
And
you?
where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away?
Okay, fair
Were our
point.
places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Well,
Yeah,
okay, you have a point
Throwing
there.
it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
So that's why he's
Only
been fucking
those who
off and
shoulder
avoiding
risks
everybody
are
all this time.
qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you
The
came
rain
looking
is
for me, though.
falling upward in some places. You guys seeing this?
No, but
You briefly tell Flins about Rirer's murder of Sosi.
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
So he killed
you mean
Sosi
this
just to be able to find
Yes.
Flins?
Where did you pick this up?
we found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Bro, his foot's clipping into the ground.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not
At least they're
surprising
not
why they got
dead.
you so
That's
fast then.
great.
But if Rarer could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
He was a good
Our
man.
deployments are subject to orders from
We
headquarters.
lost a good one.
And his orders were to be
Can I ask you a
stationed
random
long-term
question?
in
Of
Nasha Town.
course. The
As
streamer is
such, he was
here
very
to,
seldom able to go back
answer
and
questions.
visit his family. He worked so hard,
When I sit in
seeking to
this
produce
streamer chair,
excellent
I'm
results that might
automatically
convince them
obligated
to transfer him
answer
out.
whatever strange question may come in my chat.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story indeed.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerere's head.
I like the sound of that, though.
At least we now know that
I like
he's
how
looking for
intense he
these
got about
fragments
that.
inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Well, there is one problem about that.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
He looks like he's about to sing like in the Coronans. Dude, that would be hot. Like, can I kill this guy right here? Get rid of this guy. That chest is bothering me in the background.
Loaded.
Yes, I live in the US. I'm a good old American.
A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Alright, so how does Flins propose to investigate the crime scene in which he is the prime suspect? I would love to see his plan for this.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Is he gonna turn into the lantern?
And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
He's gonna turn into the lantern. I just know it.
Still acting all mysterious. But
I'll
he
ask
seemed
that
pretty
you kindly
confident, so
pick me-
guess we gotta
God, I
trust him.
can't get over. I can't get over how obsessed I am with this man. I love him so much.
Hello.
Ah, you're the special
The
assistant
problem
for
is
this
this is making
investigation,
me want to pull
right?
for him, and I know
Yep,
logically I cannot pull for him. I cannot use my guarantee on him. Oh, but I like him so much.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into,
have a cash
this is your last chance to do so.
I am not interested in whatever promotion you're trying to sell me on, dude. Sorry.
Sadly, no.
Not the place
The
and time,
motive behind the
dude.
killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, An unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
had a dark and funky baby? No, dude. Flins is way superior to either of those assholes. Alright, do not compare Flins to that ugly rat D-Luke ever again.
Alright, we're going in.
Don't even put the two in the same category of man. I refuse this. I refuse this observation.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window. I wonder.
It looks like
I
Flint's
told
lantern.
you he's the lantern.
Where is he exactly?
D-Luke is your baby. He's my enemy.
Well,
yeah, dude, I get you need extra money, but going into random streamers' chats and asking them to sign up for Cash App is not.
I almost screamed out loud.
Is not the way to go about it,
like
dude.
that.
That's just being annoying. And now I missed the scene. Oh, what? No. Oh, that stupid Cash App idiots in my chat. I didn't get to see him transform from the lantern. Oh, man.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
Dude, I totally called it though. He was gonna turn into the lantern. We were gonna pick him up. He's I'm so mad I missed that. That's so cool.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment.
God, he's so cool.
Our time is limited after all.
Dead bodies still on the floor, by the way. They haven't done anything to pick this guy up or cover him up or put him in the morgue or whatever. The justice system in Nasha Town is fucked, man.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there's some residual power near the moon that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flins' lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
That's the obvious reason.
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town.
But if we all work together,
he would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels
friendship
with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
Leave no stone unturned. They said the crime scene investigation is already complete.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite a very thorough search and few new
When we
clues
fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
His mechanical arm?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No. That's
So
not right.
the machinery
Paimon remembers
lessons
the
from the
signal
beginning of the
we
quest
saw
come
before
back
while
around
repairing
full
the cannon.
circle.
It doesn't mean that the components
Power
are
of
damaged.
friendship hasn't failed
It
us
just
yet.
means that they're due for regular
it works
maintenance.
in every region,
so
it might as
the
well
device
work
has
here,
stopped
right?
operating. But the real problem is that
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right. If only there were some way to prove it.
If they needed maintenance,
You
you'd go
mean
see the
Hintsa.
repairman.
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, that animation, dude. That animation is sick. The way the shadow fades over his body and his eyes start to glow and it fades into the lantern. Mwah! Chef's kiss. So good. Remember to pick me up by the window. I love this man. I love this man. God give me strength to resist pulling for him, because I fear I'm obsessed. I cannot lose focus. I cannot waste my pulls on a man. But a man is so fine. I don't know. Flint is so cool. I agree with the key smash Mookie roll.
And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated.
He's
no
like,
further questions
so
from
you're
me.
wanted for murder,
Just a
right?
moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Again, I can't get over how Star Wars this guy looks.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward, and I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone, but even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job.
Which, knowing Aino,
And eventually,
was not a bit
the parts
easy.
arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
He's so chill. I love him.
Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Also, sorry for waking up in the middle of the night when you have a wife and kids. Like, that's your private
It seems
hours.
that it is
are
as we
bad.
guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm was actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
The goop monster.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes
He's
sense.
Venom. That means the only thing he did associate was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended.
Or does
but
it?
How would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies,
did he sabotage the repair
firing
of the
cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
Like, maybe he made it work once for the, you know, the show off, the test firing, because everyone thinks it's fine. But the next time they try to use it, when the Wild Hunt are actually attacking, it's gonna explode.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy, too.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Would you like to stay the night with me?
A reasonable
Since you live
suggestion.
so far away.
I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Guess we'll just have to
I
pick you
guess
up
I'll
as
just
usual.
have to pick you up and take you home with me.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
I guess you'll just have to stay in my room for tonight. Oh no. Oh, I love it. He's
Back
so
inside.
cool.
We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could
His
all take a
laugh
moment
is
to
so
unwind.
elegant too.
As I
suppose.
recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight.
I would love to pick him up and forget him in my teapot.
Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah. Hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
And, you know, my brother is also their prince.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
It's a little more than that, though.
You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you
I mean, we
understand
already
their
knew
limits.
he's definitely just not some kind of human.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Well, obviously, Paimon. Humans cannot turn themselves into fire.
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Hey.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist. as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
Okay, so he's not a ghost. He's not undead. He's a fairy. Okay.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink?
God, he's
But
so
before
goth
I could
and
sink to
brooding.
truly lightless depths, chance had
Never
it that
tell
I
him
should be
your name,
awakened by
yeah.
a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor.
So this kind of goes
Perhaps I
back to my
simply
theory
saw my
that
past
he's
self in them,
basically meant to
and
represent
was
like a
moved to action
will-o'-the-wisp
for the first time in a
kind of
long, long
character.
while. But
But
I was
instead of it
freshly
being like
awoken,
a ghost
and my
interpretation of the
powers were
story, it's
limited.
more of like a
I could not
fae,
prevent casualties
fairy.
altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides,
Well, just because you don't believe me,
I'm well
Paimon, doesn't
past
mean it's
the
not
age
true.
when one might believe in things that must be done, nonetheless. There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you.
Master of the house.
We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
I'm kind of disappointed he's not a ghost, but I'll take the fae as
I
an
didn't take you for
explanation,
the
I
cautious
guess.
sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Looks like
I
someone
prefer
who told
others
him,
not to
who
know
told
about
him
my
the whole
past unless
Finapple in
strictly
one sitting.
necessary.
Bro, he looks like someone who knows the whole
Nor do I
Finapple.
want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I've kept worse secrets.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Like, have you ever met the Eudex of Fontaine?
Finally,
Yeah,
we
I
can
thought
rest.
so.
Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Baby girl.
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Thanks for the good night, Flins. Okay, wait. Clarent and Flins, aesthetically, they look hella cool together. Although her head looks huge next to him. That's so weird. Okay.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
Good night. Good morning, Paimon.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
The Wild Hunt are attacking. Everyone, man your stations. Hello?
Where's Flins? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Back in my day.
We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flins is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You
so
want
Flins
that?
wasn't very subtle about
Or
going
are you
to
in
bed last
cahoots
night,
with
huh?
him? You with the wild hunt too,
Everybody
huh?
in town saw him.
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Or maybe it's Ruru again.
What do you mean? Ugh, this is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
Called your
And what hole
boys.
did you crawl out of?
Excuse you. You do not speak
A
to the queen
watering
like
hole,
that.
Of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms.
Phantoms?
Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology.
And
as
Flins
well
is
as
already
compensation
long
for all the
gone.
racket they've caused.
By my guess.
Wait, it's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Well,
all right then.
I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Then Flins is long gone. I like that there is still trays of bread in our room for some
No
reason.
sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Oh, did she just kick him in the face? After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Nefer finally lets go.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window
Yehoda,
to
you
help
really are the
Flint's out,
MVP
only for
of
her to
this
return
Archon
with
Quest.
nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
Hold on, what did she say? I gotta climb up to a window to help Flins out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern. Oh.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
He's taking a rest.
I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Girl, you just helped him escape. That was him in the lantern.
What Paimon means to say is...
They have no idea. They have no idea the lantern is him. That's so funny.
All right, then. Yehoda,
like,
contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Yeah, we have no idea what happened to Flins. Yeah, I don't know. Hope he got away. I hope he got away. I don't know what that lantern was, man. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. Never. Don't ask me. I'm gonna need that lantern. You're coming home with me. Truly, what would be stopping me from just picking up that lantern and taking it home? He couldn't do anything about it, huh? He'd be powerless to stop me. Chest. Finally.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Back to the curatorium. He's just sitting there. He's just chilling.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Nope. You guys are here too.
Is he gonna be okay now
the
that
gang's
he's on
all
his own
here.
again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rare shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rare's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Maybe he wants the fragments to be destroyed.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
We can't be slacking.
Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
Got a bad feeling about this. The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rare, and the abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, is getting revenge on Flins truly Rare's sole aim? We're missing Tim's decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Like, we're using the power of friendship, guys. We're all working together.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
See?
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If
Understood.
you run into Rear, do not engage.
Time is of the essence
Run.
now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha. Stay safe, everyone.
Are we gonna pick up the lantern on the way out? Or are we just gonna leave Flins there? Oh, he got out on his own.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already?
Well,
something like that.
considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
The cemetery. We're gonna meet Flins at his grave. How do we get there? Oh, you have to like teleport over here. Guys, the lantern didn't just grow legs and walk away. Well... If I had a nickel every time the Traveler used the power of friendship to solve a problem, I'd be richer than Ningguang. You can visit me at my grave. This is so spooky. So spooky and atmospheric. Flowers. I love this spot. This is great. I haven't been out here yet.
Oh, no one's guarding this place just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
There he is.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Oh, there's ghosts in the background. Spooky.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rear, we need to dive into Nod Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
The ghosts are helping out.
Suddenly moved by itself.
Look at Paimon's big shadow on the wall.
Right, Flins? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Another ghost.
Another file's moving.
A similar
Are
title
we
too.
Being given hints? I feel no
It's the
hostility.
ghost of the captain.
On the contrary,
Sergeant Major.
it seems we're being
The
aided
Sergeant
somehow.
Major's ghost is helping us.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Even if it's not that. That's my headcanon. And so the travelers spent the evening locked in a small room with Flins.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Makes me happy when Paimon
What about
gets
you?
scared. Dude. Don't be
Paimon as well.
mean.
Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers.
These file boxes are
All
huge,
these
by the way.
incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act
I
freely
think
yet.
he's intentionally
Or we would have met
destroying the
long ago.
fragments. I don't know why, but I think he
And
is.
here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had been neutralized, why would a large
Indeed.
scale one appear right
Despite
after?
the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Come on, Paimon, rub those two brain cells together. Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be he can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rerir grew stronger because
Was there
the
a
cannon
gap
was
between
fired.
him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special
So he's
that he
been
needs it so
absorbing the
badly?
Kuvaki to get stronger. Hello?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
It's a ghost.
I'll go take a look.
Oh, it's a bird. Oh, it's a messenger from Llama.
It's an ibis.
Llama's saying hi.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see
She
here.
can speak to little animals.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing.
Star Sand Shoal, isn't that where our spaceship supposedly is?
Fire it once before?
No time for speculation.
Is he gonna try
He's
and
already
like
made his preparations.
expose our spaceship
If you recall, his
or
body
something, or
was
he's just gonna try to
incomplete when we
destroy
last
the
met.
spaceship?
If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Again, the power of friendship will do it.
Not a moment to lose.
Fly, fly. It's up to you now, Lauma.
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've us with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
But then you were so confident.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of
I know a
Nasha
fast way to
Town
get around,
understand
yeah.
why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
You were baiting them into firing the
They
cannon.
did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power
I like how he's only
leads
got one
only to
arm.
annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call
He looks like he
unknown
kicks
managed to
puppies.
stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may.
He's so smooth.
See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
Dude, his design is so badass, I just gotta
My
say.
life and will were
He's
not
so
extinguished.
cool looking.
Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
I'm on.
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
Oh.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Dude.
Only by retrieving
The sheer
this
potential
most
of Flins
critical
literally
piece
holding on to the
can I gain
fragment of
mastery over
Reveru's
the
heart.
turbulent Kuvaki energies
Listen,
and
hear me
be
out on this.
fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Toxic Yowie.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying?
He's Conrian. He's not afraid of dying. Are you kidding me? He can't die.
It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
You'll never be whole again. And that's what gets you the most, doesn't it? That's what just eats away at you from the inside. All the work you could do and you'll never have your heart.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler,
Yeah, Traveler, you might want to look behind
behind
you.
you. Look at that light.
Oh no, are they firing the cannon? Guys? I don't think the bird flew fast enough. Our message didn't arrive. A short while earlier.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Dumpster's on fire. The whole town's gone to shit, you guys.
Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
It's a classic disaster movie
danger
trope,
brings
dude.
unprecedented opportunities in its wake.
Everyone's always
A
trying to
chaotic
make money off of the
situation can bury
apocalypse.
much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Yeah, we don't have time to worry about this, Lama.
We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing. They can't just take it from me. Let
Everyone
me
took
over
it
there.
because no
What are
such
they
thing
gonna
are
do?
these
Stop me?
shrooms.
They might.
I think
if Rerir
some
has
of
already
these people
formulated
need
some
some
countermeasure.
shrooms right about now. They
For
need to
example,
chill
he
out.
might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Evil, I know.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
The bird!
Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
Thanks, Inefa.
So if
Thank
we
you,
can't prevent
Captain
the cannon
Obvious.
from being fired,
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Come on, guys. We said we'd work together. We gotta do this. Oh, we're playing as Llama. Okay, whoa, that transition into gameplay was pretty smooth. Oh, we can't attack anything. Literally, dumpsters burning in the streets, people running. She's right on the roof, like... More fires just starting out of nowhere. I can't even jump. It's real chaos
Most
out
of those
here.
we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene.
About people.
But
she cares about keeping
you chose to leave
safe.
the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin.
The Frostmoon Scions after Lama revealed the truth?
Not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job.
Good thing Lauma is so good at inspiring people to action.
Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone.
That is, unless we all die. All right, things are coming to a head here. Whoa!
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
She got her big horns out, so everybody knows the real Lauma. She's a beacon of light in the darkness. God, her 8-handed horns really are so pretty. It's too bad that you don't actually want to use this form. Who's crying? Oh, it's a little girl.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Only the real Lauma could be this pretty. True.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
You can't stop me.
Thank you for bringing us here.
Impact.
We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crumcake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
We don't have time for that right now. Just not have time to cook up a cake in
everyone,
her pussy
listen
oven.
to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same
is drawn
moonlight,
in by the beauty
no deception
of
or
Lauma's
rumors
dear
can be
form.
concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Wow, Lauma is so beautiful. Alright, now we're playing as Ineffa.
Let's go, Ineffa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
She's carrying her over her shoulder. This is so cute. Oh my god.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
I love this so much. Ineffa flying and carrying Aino over her shoulder.
Out of the way, small fry.
This might be the best part of the quest. Soar through
What
the
happened
sky.
to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Fall imminent. Whee!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Did we do it? Whoa! Yeah! Boom, boom! Cannon thing. Ineffa used her burst.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Knuckle Duckle? What are you doing here? Defeat Knuckle Duckle?
Preparing for dust up.
Good thing we have Lunar Charge. Just like a security mechanism that we had in place or some shit like that. Like,
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
what the hell are those things?
Defensive mode engaged.
Good thing Lunar Charge takes care of these guys.
Easy. What made you think I couldn't take on one of my own designs, huh?
Annihilation mode.
Come on, take care of it, Ineffa. Oh,
Insulate.
there we go.
This isn't good, Ineffa. We gotta hurry.
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright. Let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable.
We're gonna
Town
blow
likely to be
Nasha
blasted
Town
skyward.
sky high.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Cutscene time? Yeah.
We are out
Cannon
of time.
charging. What's Ineffa gonna do? Oh my gosh. What's she doing? Is she gonna block the cannon with her body or something? Like, what the hell?
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right.
But that doesn't
Why
mean we're
aren't you
not gonna
running?
try. The moon. Come on, Ineffa. Come on, Ineffa. Come on, Ineffa. No. No. gonna block it ourselves with our own bodies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll use the power of friendship. Come on, Enema. We can hold it off for now. Just a little longer. Oh my god, look at her. She's lifting it. My queen. That's my robot. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wow. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't think that's so good. Ew. He's like being birthed from a creepy egg. Oh, he looks a lot more human now. Should we be worried about that? Oh my god, he's huge. He got a like a Harbinger style intro. Jeez. Okay. This guy's a big deal.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, thanks for the observation, Flins.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Sucks to be human, doesn't it?
I can barely muster 10% of my original strength.
He is kind of fine. Not even kinda, he is fine.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Verfnir, Rheindaughter, Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not.
Not.
Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You!
Yeah, but you still want to be human and have a heart, don't you?
Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Alright, calm down, bro. Calm down.
Fools.
He's done with his
Time
crash
to
out. He's ready to
die.
kill us.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
Sandrone to the rescue! No way, I actually called it.
To be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
Get him, Bob!
You're not the only one who got stronger.
Dude. I did not see this being the way we defeat him. I'm so here for it. Sandrone, my love. Bob? His name is Polonia, I know. Big robot! Go big robot! Robots are our heroes! Guys, maybe the AI is so bad. We keep getting saved by robots. I love this music right now too. It's really fun. Nope. Teleports behind you. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Guys, what do we do now?
No, wait! This isn't over!
Was that Columbina's moon power teleporting us away? Did Columbina save us? I'm willing to bet. We can't just leave this guy to run around though. Like, somebody should do something about that. Yep, here we are. Columbina saved us.
We're safe?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Oh my god.
I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
Them having a dynamic,
did he not?
Or like being friends or rivals in some context.
Completely one-sided?
I love this actually.
I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Ladies.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win?
Oh my god, they're so...
Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation.
Dude, these two having a prior history is everything to me. Oh my god, I love their dynamic
Listen here,
already.
Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
Well, we're not colleagues anymore.
There's a Fatui warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research.
Are they lovers?
So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
I wish the robot had a voice. I really do. That's the one thing that I don't like about Sandrone. The robot doesn't get a voice. I need him to have some deep robotic Svarog kind of voice. That's all I wish. Thanks for helping us out there.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too.
And he's there.
But
he's happy to be here.
That was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are. and he
He's
may
just
continue
out
gathering
there.
power.
Now he could be doing
So we
anything
must
for
be
all we
very
know.
careful.
He could be
After you
terrorizing the
left,
whole town,
I can no
destroying
longer
the whole
sense his
city.
presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
Okay.
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your
He could
serenity
probably
any
throw in that
longer.
one line with the most beautiful voice
Thank you
ever.
once
in
again
Div.
for coming to the
That
rescue.
would be pretty funny if they gave the robot just one voice line.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Well, I think there's still a little reason to worry, but in any case, thanks for saving us, Columbina. You're the best.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
She's not doing too well. Alright, return to Nostra Town and reunite with your companions. I think we're coming up on the end of the quest here, if I would guess. I don't know what else we have left to do. Who knows? Everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt, but the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild.
I think it's a little bit worse than that, Inefa. Just a hunch.
I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
No, we're familiar. We just...
Paimon knows what you mean, but
that's
that
a little
analogy
understated,
seems
your
more than
analogy.
slightly
Yeah.
understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Girl. Now is not the time.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flins, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks.
Yeah, but the rest of the
For
town
that
doesn't
and for
know that.
everything else I
Everybody's
hear
gonna
you did
hate
to
him
help us
for the
arrive at the
foreseeable
truth.
future.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
From being his murderer to taking his place, yeah, that won't raise any suspicions at all.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
We gonna send off the sergeant major at the cemetery? That would make sense, wouldn't it?
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little.
Oh, they got his arm.
I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic, but I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Oh, what are you two talking about?
He did not say yeah.
Care to explain?
Fine then, I'll explain when you're older.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
They got his arm and his hat and his daggers. Lightbearer, with your blood, you've paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred. Till it closes his eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Oh, I hardly knew the guy. And yet...
Hey, it's the Lanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Optional objective? Chat with Dory? Okay. But where are these people? Okay. They're in town. She's not... Okay. Let's go talk to everybody, because we're not going to be able to get to do this again. So... we may as well see what everybody thinks after the fact. Okay, how do we get down to wherever Dory is? I don't know. I'm gonna wander the streets until I find her. Oh, that's not the guy. Alright, she down this way? Yeah, there's our Dory. Dory, what do you think of the catastrophe that just happened? Where were you in all this?
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again. And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya? Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals.
Of course you were.
It was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest. And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that curatorium of secrets, or whatever it is they call it. If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere? And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one. So there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived. If anything is to blame,
yeah, they
it
are
is the
both
lack
from
of opportunity
Sumeru.
to have her owe me in turn big time. Now then,
Should she ever need anything, you make sure, no, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
Yeah, I think she's, let's see. Nefer's at the curatorium, I assume. Can we get in there from up here, or do we have to go down? Over here, maybe? Yeah, I think it's back here. There they are.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute. That's not an answer at all. Is it?
I have no idea what that conversation meant, actually. That was kind of nonsense. Never and Loma must be on the road out of town. What are you guys doing out here, girls?
Krumkake creation complete. Please.
Aw,
enjoy
she
while
got
it's
her
hot.
a Krumkake.
Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss
Dude, those
Anefa.
look good as hell. I need
May
to try
this
one of
taste
those.
bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever and a day.
Understood. However, I fear that Krumkakes do not keep for that long. A week at most may pass before their taste deteriorates.
That's not quite what I meant by...
Huh? We appear to have some guests.
They
The
must
little
have
animals
followed the
want the
aroma of the
Krumkake.
Krumkake. It's all right. Come closer. Enough as a friend.
Affirmative.
How cute.
In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
Little bird, little puppy.
What are they saying?
They are discussing your address. They wish to go home with you.
Oh. It's like, she's gonna make us food? Yes, please. Alright, where are Aino and Flins? Over here at the craft shop? Yeah, looks like it. I love all the little animals. They're so great. And the, just the fact that Lauma interacts with them and they've been relevant in the quest, it's such a cute little addition. To have the animals show up one time and just like, oh, it's invested from Lauma. Like, I love it. It's so cute.
Flins? Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look.
He's getting out
I'm
more.
busy right now.
Like never suggested.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor.
Jeez, he brought a whole
So,
cake.
where should I leave them?
Inafa might hear you. So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna say that the Rat Niki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup with the cannon?
And criticize a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate, we would not be that crass. If we really did do that, I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talker.
It gladdens me to have set your heart at ease.
Anyway,
He's such a
what's the matter
gentleman.
exactly?
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Noshatown to get it fixed,
Aw.
but it broke again during our previous battle.
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
It's a very special lantern, I know.
My apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Inefa, and perhaps the snacks too.
What? I mean, I can totally do this, no problem. Wait right there. I'll be done before you can say fix it.
Much obliged then.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
As long as you've got snacks. Aw, they are so cute. Oh, I love Flins, man. Flins, character of the year. Oh, man. Love that guy. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them. Damn, this quest really genuinely has me thinking about pulling for Flins on a rerun. Like, God, he's just he's charmed me so much, man. Oh. Alright, let's go for a ride, man. Whee! Taking a tour around the city. Columbina, what are you doing here out of your cage? Cave.
What are you doing here? Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Well, yes. We didn't think you'd actually get out, though.
But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you? Sandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Very rare if I had to guess.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Noshatown to your liking? The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However? Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to? Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
Well, you still haven't eaten berries and fried meat,
We can take you to
Paimon.
grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home. You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Now we know we're at the end of the quest because we got the ask the principal character a list of questions prompt.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal error, but that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania.
She's just like a younger sibling that never goes outside.
I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the
Columbina,
moons
my favorite neat.
or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino...
Arlecchino?
Was that not what you were curious about?
No, keep telling me.
Well,
Tell me
then,
more. No, what
have you
are
been to
your
that
opinions about
experimental design bureau
Arlecchino?
of theirs?
Tell me.
That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard,
No,
anyway.
tell me more. The Arlecchino.
And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Damn it.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt
there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Someone's hiding the spaceship. We don't know who. I think it's probably our brother, maybe, but who knows?
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Bring her home. Oh, wow. And there you have it, folks. That was actually... Oh. We're not done yet.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Varka! Varka! Oh my god, okay.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that got me pretty hyped for the next quest. Okay. Wow. Alright, let me claim my wish here. Wow. Wow. Barca! Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited to see him next update. I hope. We better see him next update. Barca 3D model, please save us. Barca 3D model. Get on my Primo Jam. Just, oh my gosh. What a quest, man. It was, oh my god, it was so intense and crazy with the cannon and him coming back to life and then like crawling out of the womb. Like, oh, some really cool imagery in this quest. Oh yeah, this was fun. This was a fun one. Can sense things are ramping up. I really like the idea of introducing one of the 5 sinners as the main antagonist for this part of the story. Oh, what a wonderful quest. And it did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. I like dicked around for 30 minutes at the start of the stream. So this ended up taking less than 3.5 hours, which I was told it was going to take over 4. So not as long as of a stream as I anticipated it would be. But yeah, that was fun. I had fun with that, guys. I am hyped for next patch. You're my #1 fan. Well, thank you very much. We love to have you here. Yeah, wow. So, future stream plan. Probably will not be streaming next week. If I do have content next week, there'll be a video, it'll be an account review. If not, then it'll be an off week for me. And maybe the video will come out the week after that. Next time you see me on stream, we'll probably be doing some Star Rail stuff. I think next stream I want to start Amphorius quests because I haven't done that on my account yet, and I know there's a lot of them. So I figure it could be good like filler content in between the next Genshin quests coming out. Oh, Twaj, you just got here. We are just closing things up right now. The stream did not last as long as I thought it would. The story did not take as long as I thought it would. So, very sorry, Twaj. But yeah, hopefully I can get the video done. If not, you can expect it the next week. And then the week after, you can expect a Star Rail stream, I think. Unless the patch is done. Unless the next patch is out by then. I hope not. Hopefully. If not, then the next stream you'll see from me is more Genshin Quests. So, we'll see. We'll see. The future holds. But with that, it is almost 10 p.m. over here, and it's been 4 hours, and I'd like to go have some dinner or eat something before I have to go to bed tonight. So, I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for coming by and watching and hanging out and experiencing this wonderful quest with me. So, see you all next time. Good night, everyone.